Merry meet everyone. I will be talking about the angels. I did have a request on doing a video on the angels and communing with them. So this is what this video is going to be about and my experience with them. I basically started talking to the angels about in the year of 98 or 99. So it's about 10 years ago or 9 years ago. And I have always had an interest for reading cards and all the occult, but never had an idea of how to commune with the angels until I ran across with a good book that I don't have with me right now, but it's called Angels Speak. And that book was the one that opened me to channeling and auto writing with the angels. The way I experienced it was, and the way I feel it works best is if you could do a meditation. Would recommend if you're depends on you on the person. I'm very easily good with meditating and guided visualizations, and I could basically communicate with them by listening to their voice and just being still and putting nice soft music like I have right now, and getting a paper and pen and just ask my question and go ahead and write. But everybody's different, and there are people that can't do that and can't hear it, the voice. So it depends on each person. But I would recommend the first thing is to make sure you're not going to have any interruptions, and just as soon as you're showered and you're relaxed and you have some candles in the room and you have some sea salt around, maybe in a cup or a bowl, and just light up some candles and have some crystals around you, depending on which one you like. The amethyst, I would recommend, is a good one. Clear quartz, moonstone, and have it around, and then just put some nice music in the background, relaxed, and try to just sit down, pray, and ask your question. Ask for pray and invoke your angel to come, your guardian angel to come to you, and that you want to hear their voice and would like to, know them in a better level of communing with them, talking to them, and basically ask a question. You can ask, I would like to know your name, or I would like to get to know you better, or I have an issue with, for example, in my case, I had an issue, I was going through a rough time in that time, and I asked a question regarding a relationship. So I went on and I asked if this situation is going to get resolved with this person, and I immediately heard their voice. And they said, yes, it will get resolved, and it will be in so time frame. I don't remember what time frame it was, and they told me their name. So I heard their voice so strongly in my head. And you're not going to hear the voice physically. You're going to hear it in your head. You're going to feel like they're whispering in your ear. It's a beautiful experience. And the experience that I have when I speak with them or communicate with them is that I feel such an enormous peace. I feel like they're there, and they are there, and there is such an intense peace around and joy that my eyes get watery. All of a sudden, my eyes were very watery, and I feel sometimes that I'm very cold physically, and it's probably them that they're there. They're such in high levels sometimes that they come and down, and it's very icy cold. I feel very cold. Sometimes I feel very hot. So it depends. Those are the physical sensations that I've gotten when I've communicated with them. But the most important one that I always get is the sensation of peace, a sensation that they're there, that they're helping me, that they're protecting me, and that they're helping and guiding me. I don't communicate with them very often now because it's just so hectic for me here in this city where I'm living right now, and it's very hard for me to take out that time and just sit down. And what I have been doing lately that has been working for me a lot is doing spiritual meditations, guided meditations that I've downloaded from iTunes, and it's been great. And I've been able to see my spiritual guide, and I experienced that about 2 weeks ago. I downloaded a very good podcast, and I was able to see my spiritual guide. And the difference of a spiritual guide and an angel is very, very different. Spiritual guide is more of a person. It could be a person that has already lived in this lifetime and is already gone through a next phase of life, and they're there helping you. And I did see her. It was to her, and she was very beautiful. She is very beautiful, and it was just a very good feeling. But I that's what I've been doing recently, that type of meditation, which I really want to get into doing more often because it's very soothing, because I feel very relaxed and it helps me in my day-to-day life, and I would recommend that. But I recommend these books that I have here, and I do recommend some authors. One of the authors that I do recommend, I didn't put it here, let me put it over here, I have it right here, is Doreen Virtue. She's very good, okay? She has angel oracles, a lot of angel oracles, and she does have a lot of good books on the subject, even communicating with them. So Doreen Virtue is a very good author in this subject. I would recommend her highly. She's very good. And she does have, which I recommend highly as well from her, she does have meditations that you could buy and communicating with your angels. So that would be great if you could get that. If you're interested in this type of subject and you're trying to communicate with them, that would be a good thing. That's what I would start doing when I wanted to communicate with them at the beginning. So she's a great author. I have, this book is by Silver Ravenwolf, and it's Angels, Companions, and Magic. This is more of a Wiccan book. It's more in the subject of that, but she does have good things here as well, like chakra clearing, how to do magic with the angels, and opening and closing circle with the angels, etc. So this is a good book to have as well. She does have this book, and this book is really good. I have this other book by Angela McGreer. This is An Angel for Every Day. This one I really haven't used that much. It's more of, it's good though, but I haven't used it that much. She has different angels for different months and how to communicate with the different angels per the month you're in. And if you do need a specific issue in your life, there's an angel for each area. So this is a good book to have as well. It's An Angel for Every Day. And then I have this one. I only use this one a couple of times. It's called Calling All Angels. It's 50 Ways to Invite an Angel into Your Life by Joyce Keller. And it's pretty good too. This one has for every area in your life as well. If you want spiritual growth, what you should do, the prayer, the mantra, meditation, and all that. So this is a good book too. But if you're interested in communing with them, I would recommend to get books on, but specifically Doreen Virtue. I do know that the one I started with was called Angel Speak. Angel Speak. I have to look up the authors. I don't remember. They're two women, but I don't remember their names right now. I think one was Barbara, but I would have to look it up. I'll look it up and put the link on the side of the name of the book. That's the one I started with, and that was the one that got me started in communicating with the angels. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share a video on this subject. If someone asked me and they wanted to know more information of how I do it, now all I do is sit down and write and listen to them, and pretty much that's it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to communicate with all you guys. Let me know if you would like more information on this subject, and many, many, many blessings to all of you.